Detective Jameson had seen a lot in his 20 years on the force, but he had never seen a case like this before. The diamond had gone missing from the museum exhibit room, and there were no signs of forced entry or any other leads. Jameson had a gut feeling that this wasn't going to be an easy case to crack. He started by interviewing the security guard who was on duty the night of the robbery. The guard's alibi checked out, but Jameson could tell he was hiding something. He made a mental note to come back to him later. Next, Jameson headed to the exhibit room to check out the scene of the crime. As he was examining the display case, he noticed something odd about the glass. There was a small scratch on the surface that seemed out of place. He made another mental note to have the glass examined for any signs of tampering. Jameson spent the next few hours canvassing the surrounding area for any potential witnesses or leads. He talked to shopkeepers and pedestrians, but no one had seen anything suspicious. Jameson was starting to feel like he was hitting a dead end. That's when he remembered the security guard's odd behavior. He decided to pay him another visit, this time with a bit more pressure. After some intense questioning, the guard finally cracked. He had been paid off by a group of criminals to turn a blind eye to the robbery. The guard led Jameson to the hiding place of the stolen diamond. It had been hidden in a nearby alley, just a few blocks away from the museum. Jameson thanked the guard and immediately secured the diamond. As he was returning to the museum, Jameson couldn't shake the feeling that there was something more to this case. He decided to take one final look at the diamond before returning it to its rightful place in the exhibit room. That's when he saw it. There was a small engraving on the back of the diamond, barely visible to the naked eye. It read, "To my dearest Emily, forever and always." Jameson knew that this diamond had a personal connection to someone, and he was determined to find out who. He started by looking into the museum's archives for any information on previous owners of the diamond. He found a record of a wealthy businessman who had donated the diamond to the museum in honor of his wife, Emily, who had passed away. Jameson decided to pay the businessman a visit. When he arrived at his mansion, he was greeted by a butler who led him to the businessman's study. Jameson explained the situation and showed the diamond to the businessman. Tears welled up in the man's eyes as he recognized the diamond. He explained to Jameson that it had been stolen from his home years ago and he had thought it was lost forever. He had donated it to the museum in hopes that it would be safe and secure. Jameson handed the diamond back to the businessman, who thanked him profusely. As Jameson was leaving, he couldn't help but feel a sense of satisfaction. He had not only solved the case but had reunited a man with a cherished memory of his late wife.